Right, hello again. Well, whoops, for starters, it looks like I haven't got the right audio settings on. Bear with me one moment. What is wrong? Why are you coming out of there? You were working alright yesterday. Well, don't we love it when technology works for us? Sound systems. Why is my music not coming out of my headphones? I guess I'll be back in a minute then. Oh, sorry about that. That was a bit weird, but it's actually working now. Yes, there's actually sound coming through. So, fun story. I loaded this up again last night. This is, was it Wish Upon a Star, which I ended my stream on last night. And I was really bored, and so I decided I'll see if I can carry on. You have to play through the whole game again. There is no save mechanic. So this is the third time I've gotten through to this point. I will admit I did get a little bit further last night. But I thought I'd show where I'd gotten, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing at all right now. I want to go. Where am I going? See, once I've done it once, as soon as I've done it once, I managed to get through here really quickly. Now that I'm having to do it again, I can't bloody remember how to do it. Aha, there we go. I forget there's hidden staircases. So I'm determined to beat this. There must be an ending. There must be a final bit. I've gotten through a fair chunk already, actually, looking at it. So fingers crossed, I managed to get through the rest of it. You go down. I'm standing on it, that's why. Oh wait, you can't go any higher? I think... No, you can't go anywhere. I think I have an idea. I can't remember what I need to do already. I want to go over here, thank you. I did this earlier, I swear. I swear. And then what do I want to do? I want to go here. Just move you up, you up. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Little bit of finagling, but we got it. Yeah, I've still got my background music off good, because this is some really nice music actually. Sorry to hear me click away furiously. But look! I am a little spaceman now. I've got my little astronaut suit on. I just can't remember where I'm going for the life of me. Not there. I know there's hidden things here somewhere because I need the end goal. Although so far I'm not finding it. I did not just... Oh, thank God. I thought I just exited the game. I was like, no, I can't do it again. I can't do it again. Since when have I been able to go diagonally? A couple of times I have managed to kind of like glitch across a gap. By accident. Where on earth? Are these telling me where I need them to be? How did I get across there? I didn't even see myself get across. Okay. I swear to God, if this is the end, and I was just like 3 levels away from finishing it when I left last night. Can I get in here, please? Oh, there's the front door. Is this it? Is this actually the end of it? I'm so mad. No. No! That was it. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the title of this stream. No. Well, it was a lovely game. I can't believe I stopped right at the end. That is just bad timing. Well, it was a lovely game. I'm putting the link so you can find it in the chat. I've also put a link in a tweet I sent out. Lovely game. It was very beautiful music. I'm not normally a big puzzle game fan, but it was I can't believe I did that. Well, new game then, I guess. Let's oh my God, I can't believe it. Right, I'm gonna find a new game then, I guess. I downloaded a few of them the other day. Okay, let's see if this works. So this is Bonbon. Bear with me a moment, I just need to check everything. So I'm just trying to drag up the details for it so I can bon. Wait, is this a horror game that I got, or was it one of from the queer bundle? Okay, so turns out this is actually just a horror game I downloaded whilst I was perusing the queer bundle. But what the hell, I've uploaded it now, so let's start. This is only a short one as well, I believe. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio up a tad. Oh dear, oh dear. I remember those sand pits! Oh, what is happening to my capture? This... It's skipping a lot of frames. Okay, it does not like this game. Is that any better? No? It's still skipping so many frames. What's happening? I close you. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh no, that's not happy. That's not happy. OBS is screaming at me. Oh, okay, I can do that. I think, yeah, it likes that. It just evidently does not like it when I have game capture on. Apologies. Again, we're having a very technical, difficulty heavy day. Look at my dog. It's a wobbly dog. Give wobbly dog a big push. Oh. How do I use that? Toddle. I'm toddling. I can throw and push as well. I want that. What's this? It's a bee. Play with Buzzy the Spade. Ooh.
Oh, come inside, love. Don't leave your new balls outside, you'll lose them.
Where's my dog? I want my dog. I want to play with wobbly dog. Am I still dropping frames? Oh yeah, I am. Yikes! Okay, in which case we are going to quit Bonbon because it is killing my computer for some reason. Wait, new audio device. Why do I have a new audio device? Oh, it's a fun day today. Okay. Let's try literally any other game. Please don't kill my computer. game doesn't... Wait, it's a great day today. Great day. Why won't you? The game doesn't want to open. I've opened it 3 times apparently. Oh dear. Something is happening right now. Right. How about this? I'm still dropping frames. What's happening? Okay, well, it's being really weird. So, let's hope it doesn't cause too many problems. So, thousands of years ago, a mysterious force ravaged the world. In the region you hail from, it's been all but forgotten, but people say their memory of it lingers in the floating islands. Unable to shake your curiosity, you leave home and travel to the islands to learn the meaning of gender. The first island you encounter is so desolate that you consider that it might have been completely abandoned. Hello? Anyone there? Oh, Jesus Christ! Someone melted gall. Oh, wow. You are becoming quieter, thank you. Hey there. No offense, but what the heck are you? My name is Frankie. My pronouns are I go he or they, thank you. Tis. Ah? Okay, is that too loud? That was really loud. Wow. Okay. It's nice to meet you, Frankie. I'm Phil. They, them. Nice to meet you, Phil. But to be honest, your name and pronouns don't tell me much, so let me rephrase. What are you doing on my island? I know there is a no trespassing sign, but like, what the fuck? I'm on a quest to discover the meaning of gender, and I want to talk to you. Alright, I guess that's cool. I can't say I'm much of a talker. What did you want to talk about? Gender. Okay, what are your thoughts on that? I was kinda hoping you would lead this conversation. Look, Frankie, you already trespassed on my island, and now you want to tell me something that I know nothing about. You want me to tell you something that I know nothing about? This is really messing with my day, bud. I just wanted to hang out and maybe play some video games. Me too, Phil. Now what? I'm gonna smooch Phil. Whoa, holy shit, no pressure. Oh hey, don't worry about pressuring me. Oh fuck. I safe. I feel pressured by the hole in my chest would have consumed you alive already. Okay, Phil, this is I'm feeling a bit pressured here. You know, a bit hot and bothered under the collar for the wrong reasons. Wow, this is so loud. Turn down. Anyway, yeah, I'm good. Let's kiss. You make out for like 45 minutes. At several moments, you're afraid Phil is going to actually chew your face off. You're not sure if that's on accident or if it's just their unique kissing style. Either way, it's kind of hot. What is happening? Well, that was gay. Now what? I don't want to fight you. And I want to fight you. I don't think that's such a good idea. You see, I have this problem, and the problem is I don't care about anything. Who knows what I could do to you? You'd better leave. Now. But I'm trying to learn about gender, that is true. You gotta fight everything. You really want to know about gender? My gender is a flickering neon vacancy sign. That's a mood. Outside a hotel where the air is so stagnant and the silence is so perfect that you feel like you're drowning in stillness. It's been vacated for years, but not even cockroaches will touch the abandoned rooms. It's exquisitely hollow and apathetic and dead inside, just like me. I'm sorry? What's there to be sorry about? It's just the way I am. Sorry, I couldn't be more help. It's okay. I guess your gender is emptiness? Yeah, something like that. Or maybe I just don't have one. Maybe it's consumed by this hole in my chest. That's so creepy. This is great. This is horror and gender in one, and I love it. Oh dear. Maybe I was born wrong. Maybe gender isn't even real. You're probably right. Hey now, don't give up so easily. You're supposed to be the optimistic one here. I am optimistic, my dude, and nah, gender isn't real. Unless you want to both just sit here and be sad and empty. Hey, who knows? If you sat down with me long enough, maybe you'd grow a hole of your very own. No. And then you wouldn't even care about the fact that gender is probably fake. That sounds like a real good solution. I'm sorry, I'm bad with tone. That was sarcasm. What the fuck? I did not sign up to be the idea guy. I'm just trying to, like, I don't know, be depressed and play video games. Honestly, this is like most of my friends. I connect with Phil. Just continue on your quest. You can mark my gender down as non-applicable. Or like put an asterisk next to me or something. Go talk to other people who actually have their shit together. And then if you want, you can come back and tell me what you found out. And then maybe I can give you a real answer, okay? Okay. Still so loud. Sorry, I keep cutting away. Every time I click off, it stops capture for some reason. You have to keep going, if not for yourself, then for them. So I'm guessing these are trees, this is a bridge, that's a river. So you're pretty sure you're friends now, and friendship isn't something you turn your back on. Except for how you just turned your back on Phil. Walk away from them. Whatever. Ooh. Same problem as yesterday, I'm afraid, with the hay fever. Thought my antihistamine kicked in by now. But anyway, you cross the bridge to the neighbouring island. This island seems off. I see a face. I see a little face. Are you a face? There's a thicket of trees to your right and an odd metal shack to your left. Where do you want to go? Trees. I meet a tree. Seems like there's nothing in the forest but plants. course there's plants. There's always plants in a forest. That's where plants go. The plant place. You've never been in a forest before. I appreciate the plants. They're very pretty. They sure have a lot of green bits, but also some brown parts. Yeah. Fuck yeah, botany. You get bored and decide to exit the forest. Oh my god! Be gone, interloper! I shall not fuck it with thee. I was actually just leaving. Leave? As in, leaves? Was that a pun? What? No, I detest puns. They're the lowest form of humour. They're the best form of humour. I demand that you exit my presence at once. Yeah, okay, man. Giving up so easily? You coward. What? No, I'm not a coward. I already just said that I was just, going. Liar, I can swear, I can smell the sweet stench of poultry on your skin. You fucking chicken. Do plants have noses? The fear of which you reek is so overpoweringly rancid that it does not even take the olfactory sensory neurons to discern its foul odour. What? I do not require a nose to tell that you're scared. I can clearly see how yellow you are. You don't have eyes either. Oh my god, I'm calling out a tree. Okay, I'm leaving now. I won't stop you, but I'm surprised you can say anything other than meow. Cool. You are a faint-hearted feline. What did I do to this tree, man? Bye, a craven kitten. I'm leaving now. Scaredy cat, if you will. You turn to walk out of the forest. Wait, no, please? Okay, but only if you help me with my quest. Of course you would find yourself in want of my assistance on your quest. There is no mentor like the great and powerful Jolene. Jolene, the tree. I need a minute. Oh, the people who made this game, I love you. I love you so much. Oh dear. Oh, this is beautiful. Truly beautiful. And give me a moment because this is really bugging me. I want it windowed, but like that. Okay. Now it's not being a butt. Sorry, one moment. It's still being a bit of a butt. Okay. Jolene, what are your pronouns? Never mind that. Alright, I'm Frankie. I'm he, they, he apparently. Of course, Frankie sounds like the name of an imbecile. And of course, he, they are exactly the pronouns a coward would use. Damn tree, I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave. No, don't. What did you want me to do? I'm gonna fight this tree. Oh, a sword. Oh, it's a sword spar. I was like, I'm gonna spar this tree. Oh, a word spar is what you desire. Be forewarned, my skill in the art of talking shit is unparalleled, and my ferocity knows no bounds. You punched Jolene right in the trunk. Ow, what was that for? I said I wanted to fight. My skill in wordsmithing, not brawling. The pen is mightier than the sword. Call Jolene a nerd. Fucking nerd. Coward nerd. You punched Jolene again. That's what you get, punk. I will consider myself more of an academically inclined wallflower than a punk. Oh yeah? You're more into pedal than metal? that a pun? Maybe, maybe not. I fucking detest puns. Oh, so you'd hate it if I said, don't you dare. How's that for junk in your trunk? Jolene screams with anger and leaps upon you. What a battle the two of you have. It's a perfectly even match. Neck and trunk, you, the accomplished and fierce fighter, versus Jolene, a 2-ton, 30-foot pine tree. When you're both finally tuckered out, there's more than a few broken bones and branches between you. So what now? Let's make out. A preposterous notion. I would not be caught corpseified locking lips with a wanton ignoramus like yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself for even daring to consider that you might be worthy of my sweet, sweet caress. Okay, chicken. I bet you're a shitty kisser anyway. Jolene seems like a pretty unpracticed kisser, but it is also extremely eager to please. And it's very satisfying seeing such a high-strung, tight ass come apart in your arms, shuddering at your touch, gasping for breath. Editor's note, breath here stands for carbon dioxide. The whole thing is pretty cute, and you're smirking when you pull away. I made out with a tree. I need to send this game to my friend. If they didn't make it themselves. Nice. Indeed. Anyway, on to the next thing. I want to talk. What's your deal? I'm a tree in possession of exceptional courage, intelligence and wit. I live in a forest on an island built with an obnoxious robotic punster and his 5 billion horrible screaming children. That's rough, buddy. Indeed. Why do bad things happen to good trees? So, if you hate it here so much, why don't you move somewhere else? I'm a plant, you imbecile, you fool, you fucking moron. As a Dentian of the kingdom Plante, my body is by definition in lieu of legs or in any central nervous system. Therefore, I am what one would generally describe as an entirely fucking immobile. Believe you me, I deeply wish I was capable of moving away, perhaps somewhere where I could indulge in the company of my fellow academians. There are so many matters which I would discuss, if only I could find an intellectual equal, capable of understanding my multitudinous plights. Why can't you talk to your neighbours? I cannot get a word in edgewise, and even if I could, I doubt that the quality of conversation which I would be able to dredge from them would be anywhere near my own level of sophistication. Even when surrounded by my neighbours, I am alone. You would not understand. Tell me, what sort of banal subjects are those of your ilk even interested in? I cannot imagine. I'm interested in space. Your main interest is space? If only my life were that simple. They do say that idiocy breeds happiness. Wow. It's true, man. Do you think about anything else? I think about gender. Oh? Yeah, that's what my quest is. I already told you that. I must have forgotten to pay attention. I'm reticent to believe that you have the skills needed in order to assist me in this matter. But to be honest, I have lately found myself in a bit of a gender quandary. Yeah? Pronouns. I cannot seem to find a pronoun set which is suitable for a sophisticate like myself. Could you perhaps, well, I doubt you'd be able to help much per se, but could you serve as sort of a sounding board for me? Yeah. Do you want me to give suggestions, or to be quite frank, I'm unclear on what it is I need. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you want... I'm gonna start with the base. Masculine, feminine, or neither? Certainly not masculine. Okay. After living so long in proximity to my neighbours, I am thoroughly exhausted with all the asinine permutations of masculinity. From fathers to sons, from boys to men, I find the entirety of the masculine paradigm to be deeply antithetical. Antithetical to my very nature. Nature? Was that a... It was not a pun, do not interrupt me. Anyway, all in all, my branches practically quiver out of repulsion at the very concept of emulating any of that masculine nonsense. Okay, I get the point. If you really hate your neighbours so much, why don't you move? Just get up and walk away. I'm a tree. So, I already fucking told you, you imbecile, you fucking moron, I don't have legs. Back to pronouns. More questions. Say, feeling or concept. I want my pronouns to be soft and musical, so as to suit my sweet and charming personality. Yes. Let me think. I have an idea. Not that I can anticipate it will be any good. How about... I'm gonna go for they, them, ze. I do not like the feeling on my tongue. It appears you are either incapable of deciphering my enigmatic soul or incapable of articulating it phonetically. Actually, I find it likely that both tasks are beyond your grasp. Well, I expected as much. A disappointed silence falls between the two of you, only broken by the sound of breeze whistling through Julian's branches. A gentle That's it! What? I didn't say anything. Not you, you insufferable ignoramus. The wind, who, a delightful, utterly sublime. It's unique, it's musical, it's absolutely perfect. Who, huh? How'd you conjugate that? How typically Frankie it is to soil this truly momentous happening with such trivial, banal concerns. Wow, did you talk to my dad? But even your petty interrogations can neither quell nor curb my jubilation. At long last, I have a pronoun. Okay. Anyway, you're welcome. Silence yourself. I want to hear the wind whisper my pronouns once more. But, shh. Whatever. My work here is done, I guess. Shh. You too, buddy. You too. You walk away from who, feeling like you learned something? Maybe? Okay, metal shack it is. Okay, haven't lost any frames, so good. Let's go to the shack. You open the metal door and make your way down a rusty ladder to an odd room. Whoa, Jesus. Chorus. Hi. Hi. Hey there. Hi. That's terrifying. Look at all of them. They're kind of cute on their own, but as an amalgam? Oh god. Oh god! Oh my god, if you can hear me clap once. If you can hear me clap twice, oh dear. All of you shut up. Hi person, my name's Al. Oh dear, they are individuals. I thought it was an amalgamation. Hi person, my name's Alfie. This is Bilbo, Craig, and these are our 156 brothers. You sure are. Hi, it's nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. So, no offense, but are you kids supervised? Do you have, like, parents or something? We have a dad. He's the best. Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ, you're so glad that you don't have to shoulder responsibility for 159 abandoned children. Wanna join our crew? Only for a little bit. I have a quest to do. God, but I want to hang out for a little while. So what do you want to do? I want to give you a hug. Hey guys. I don't want We don't want to hog and we're not cute. I want to hug. Jesus. Alright, everybody, remember what happened last time? We all tried to hug somebody at the same time. Oh, yeah. What happened? It's probably best you don't know. Don't worry, though, I have this handled. Okay, let's form a neat and orderly line behind Bilbo and hug our new friend one at a time. Boys, we don't want to hurt. I think I typed in my pronouns wrong, that's why. I automatically just went he, they. Don't want to hurt him, do we? No. Then orderly line it is. Remember, form it behind Bilbo. Surprisingly, they all follow Craig's instruction, and soon there's a long line of meaty boys. Meaty boys in front of you. Do I get to go first? That's what being in front of the line means, yes. Bilbo smiles really big and gives you a gentle hug. It's super cute. Each of the other boys follow in suit. Craig has to shuffle along, some of them take too long. New rule, listen up. The maximum duration for each hug is 5 seconds. We don't want to waste our new friend's time. 'Cause you know, I'm in such a rush. I don't mind if it takes a while. Give me some hugs, give me some hugs. Very well, but I warned you. You spend the next hour hugging boys. You're covered in meat stains by the end of it. So bad, it's meat. Worth it though, they're all so cute when they're happy. Last of all, Alfie comes trudging up to you looking sheepish. Yeah? I want a hug. Erin, I swear to God, you need to play this game. It is so you. Oh my God. I thought you were too cool for hugs. Please, I just really want a hug. You hug and it's adorable. Thanks. Please don't tell the others I said please or thanks to you. God forbid they know you're polite sometimes. Look, person, I have a reputation to uphold. My brothers respect me as their leader. I'm sure they do, bud. You turn away from Alfie and address the rest of the boys. So, that was fun. What do you guys think we should do now? Oh, Jesus! We want to do what you want to do. This scares me so much. You're shocked. They're actually listening to you. Or maybe you're not so bad with kids after all. Right then. So let's play, guys. Maybe this is a bad idea. How about we play? Oh my God. What should we play? I'm gonna go for word association. This will help me with the whole gender thing. So how about we do some free word association? I'll say a word, you'll say the first word that comes to mind. Sound good? Yes. I like how they all just sit there with their arms and legs crossed so politely. You'll never get kids to do that. So how about lamp? Boy. Frog? Boy. Mountain? Boy. Guys, I think I might know what the gender is. Window? Boy. This continues for some time. Finally, you pull out the ace up your sleeve. Gender? Boy. Well, that settles that. Talk to them. You are overwhelmed by the sound of 156 children all trying to say different things at the same time. Everyone shut up. I'm trying to talk to the person. You know, Alfredo, this person probably has a name. Ugh, not this again. If you care so much about the stranger's name, maybe you could remember mine too. Here's the hint. It's Alfie. There's A-L-F-I-E. Not freaking alfalfa. Not Alpheus. Not... You turn out Alfie's tirade, and a sweet-looking kid approaches you. Hi, person. Hi. Hi. It's Bilbo, right? Yeah. What's your name? I'm Frankie. I can't type my pronouns right. What pronouns do you use, Bilbo? I don't remember. Alfie, do you remember what pronouns we use? I can't talk now, Bilbo, I'm busy. Not Alfred, not Alfreda, not Alfonso. What about Alpheus? Shut up! I don't know my pronouns then, I'm sorry. You know you can use whatever pronouns you want, right? I guess, but I want to use the same ones as my brothers. That's fair. What do you think about being a boy? Relatable. You're a boy too. Oh fuck! I'm a boy. So, what you doing? I'm on a quest. Yep, I'm searching for the meaning of gender. Oh dear, not Alfred, not Alfred, and definitely not Alfredo. Wait, Frankie, did you say something about gender? Yeah, wait! Person! Is Frankie really your name, or did Craig just make that up? Yep. Craig, how did you know that? Are you secretly psychic? No, they told Bilbo his name earlier. So you were eavesdropping, huh? No, Alfred. I merely pay attention to the more than simply the sound of my own voice. Revolutionary, I know. This guy, am I right? Anyway, I'm bored of talking. We are men of action, right everyone? Chorus. Wow, they're silent. Sucks to be you, Alfie. Sorry if I'm in the wrong here, but we're not men, right? Aren't we boys of action? Boys of action, boys of action. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Anyway, I'm bored. What else do you want to do? What's your face? Oh dear. Of course, that was a test. I passed a test. Good job, buddy. So what catches your fancy, Frankie? Oh, I'm gonna say goodbye. Time for me to go. Oh, be our friend and stay forever. I have to ask your dad first. He's in the room next over. Oh, this is not gonna end well. If you make a good impression on him, he might let you stay. How would I do that? Laugh at stupid jokes. No one else will. Laugh at dad jokes. Yikes. Not sure if I'm up to the challenge. Okay. Right, let's go meet this Dilf. I'm gonna hug everyone again. It takes a really long time, but the boys are super happy about it. Except maybe Bilbo, who is crying very loudly. Maybe they're happy tears. You hope? You decide to leave before you start feeling too guilty about the whole thing. You go into the next room and see a figure in the shadows. Rad bot with a dad bod. Oh, I love it. What are you doing here? I'm on a quest. It's not that important though. I'll leave right now. Have a nice day. Whoa, slow down there, stranger. He's meaty as well. He's got meaty hands, but he's a robot. Oh my god. I can see you're not looking to cause trouble. This gosh darn diddly dang alert just goes off automatically. I really need to get it fixed. Hang on for a quick moment while I disable it, will ya? There we go. Now let's just start this whole thingamajig over again, shall we? Right. Ahem. Hey there, stranger. Hey. All I meant when I asked what you were doing here is that it's not too often we see new folks around these mechanical parts. That was funny. Glad to see you took my little joke there. My boys don't appreciate my puns one bit. No how, no sir, no ma'am, no mucks. They just don't like a dad joke, clean and simple. Anyhow, I'll quit screwing around with the silly puns and gear up for what I'm sure will be an enjoyable and stimulating conversation. I'm Mark, he, him, meat engineer, and proud father of, oh golly gosh, is it 159 now? Anyhow, I'm real gosh darn diddle pleased to meet your acquaintance. Although I suppose it hasn't quite been made yet, as I haven't given you a single hoot and holler in second to tell me your name and pronouns. My silly cerebellum must have a screw loose or something similar. Yeah, okay, I'm Frankie, he, they. Glad to meet you, Frankie, he, they. What brings you to my fine establishment, as we call, well, nobody's quite settled on a name for it yet. My boy Craig is dead set on the sci-fi land, but Bilbo's going towards Marshmallow Home. I suppose we need permission from our neighbour for any official name given, and that complicates the matter further. So, well, what brings you to the as of yet unnamed place where my boys and I live? You see, I'm on a quest to find out about gender. And I want to. I'm gonna smooch the dad bot. Whoa there, cow pal. I mean, I'm very flattered. And it's not that you aren't attractive. In fact, I mean, well, yeah. Well, you're very... I'm cute. My children are my life, you know, and I'm a dad through and through. I don't have time for casual dating. You seem wonderful, and you're definitely cute, and if my life circumstances were different, I'd certainly consider a fling, but they aren't, and I don't want them to be. If someone came along who wanted to be a second parent to my boys, that's one thing, but going around and macking on any cute stranger who came my way, I'd feel irresponsible and just plain silly. God, I'm not gonna adopt a 159 boy. Oh dear. I'm not sure I get it, but I respect your decision. Your quest is for gender, right? That's the most important thing to you. Then my gender is dad. Oh, because being a good dad to my boys is the most important thing in the world to me. There's a sudden and resounding crash and Mark winces. Ah, speaking of, I should go and take care of whatever that was. It was nice to meet you, Frankie. Good luck in your quest. Oh, I thought you could do each one before, so I was just gonna make my way through them. But hey, at least I got nicely rejected by a good old dad. Reinvigorated by meeting Mark, Jolene, and the boys, you fuck off to the next bridge. That was a lot to process. You take a minute here on the bridge, looking out at the void below. Is this worth it? This journey, it feels like you've only just begun. And you're so fucking tired. You pick yourself back up. There's farther to go. Some days it feels like picking yourself back up is all you can do. All you're good for. You continue on the bridge to the next island. This island reeks of death. Not the pungent carnage, but the sweet, cold emptiness. The air still. The earth's sanitized carcass, picked clean by vultures, washed by time and ocean salt. Still flowers and underbrush bloom around the bones, giving it life. It's beautiful in a morbid way. So I'm guessing these are like tombstones. I'm assuming this is like a rib cage kind of thing, you know, like in The Lion King, it's like the rib cage sticking out from the dirt. You wander around the boneyard, searching for the island's inhabitants. As you are passing by a giant rib cage, called it, you spot a monster through its rungs. They appear to be talking to themselves, but you can't quite make out the words. Approach, oh dear. I love you more than the monster spots you. How much of that did you hear? How much? Thank fuck. Why do you ask? Because I had to know whether or not I should murder you. That's fair, my dude. Holy shit, where the fuck did you come from? I live here. What the fuck are you doing here? I mean, I didn't see. Oh yeah? It's just that, like, you're really small and I'm gonna fucking kill you. It It's true, she will. Take it back. I'm not small. I contain multitudes. It's me. I'm there holding up a mirror. Look, just take it back. It was rude as hell anyway. But, alright. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I'm watching you, fucker. Okay. So who are you two? I'm Lucy, she, her, and this is my girlfriend Maggie. We are girlfriends. Yeah, I got that. What's your pronouns? She, her. Don't wear them out. Actually, do wear them out. Use the correct pronouns for me, or else I'll fight you. I'll fight your whole face off. Just pop it right off your skull. Leave you running around all sad, going, oh shit, I don't have a face anymore. It's true, she will. I've seen it. Okay. Anyway, I'm Frankie. Nice to meet you, I guess. You too. So clearly, you're looking for something. Or someone. At least, I'd like to believe you aren't wandering around on our island for the sole purpose of disturbing the peace. Yeah, I'm on a quest. Me too! I'm on a quest to fight punks like you. I'm gonna fight you so hard that... Lucy gently touches Maggie's shoulder with the index finger of her free hand, stopping her mid-sentence. I love you, babe, but you need to chill the fuck out for a little bit. I love you too. So, Frankie, what's your quest? To discover the true meaning of gender. Hell yeah, sounds questy as fuck. It sounds pretty rad, yeah. Can we help you? I want to help. I'll do whatever. I'll punch gender right in the gut. She would. I've seen it. Okay. Right now I'm just hoping to talk to you. Who talks? I mean, we do? Yeah, but like, I don't really talk. Or like spew a bunch of noises. That might mean something, but you probably don't. Alright, fair enough. What about me then? You don't talk either. The song of 1,000 angels flows through your mouth. Oh my god, so gay. Babe, that's so gay. Newsflash, I'm gay for you. I'm gay for you too. So, do you two want some privacy? Yes, babe, please. Sorry. We have privacy pretty much all day, every day. It would be nice to chat. What's on your mind? Well, I mean... Wait, let me guess. Is it gender? Yeah, it's gender. Bam! You see that? I got it in one. You're so smart, babe. Well, what about gender? I gotta say, I don't know much about it. Me neither. So just talk to me, I guess. Most times when I talk to monsters about gender, they've just kind of talked about their thoughts or feelings or whatever's on their mind. And then we went somewhere from there. Oh, I've missed. So, I guess I just tell you about whatever's on my mind? I guess so. What's up? Oh gosh, I can't think of anything. That's the mood. Talk about me. Oh yeah, good idea. So what about Maggie? She's my girlfriend. Go on. I love her a lot. I love you too. That's gay. Shut up, you're gay. True. Maggie and I have been dating for a while. I guess I've lost count. 478 years, 2 months, 5 days, 17 hours, and I want to say about 26 minutes, but I'm not sure though. That's impressive. Every minute with Lucy is a treasure, and I don't want to forget a bit of it. Wow, babe. You see, Frankie? I'm so fucking lucky. I used to not really feel that great about myself most of the time. Some bad stuff happened to me when I was younger, and it stuck with me for a long time. I just pretty much accepted that I wasn't worth anything. Sometimes people would say nice things to me, but it just made me feel guilty, because I thought I didn't deserve nice things being said to me, and also because I knew that compliments were supposed to make you happy, so I thought I was being ungrateful, I guess. Maggie kind of happened to me by accident. I'm talking a lot. I snuck into her life all stealthy like. 1 second she was maggot free and all of a sudden, maggots. Oh, so she called Maggie. A writhing ball of maggots all up in her business, refusing to leave her alone, pestering me as fuck. Oh babe, you aren't a pest. Actually, she gave me space whenever I needed it. She always respected my boundaries. I'd tried to date people before, but they always came on so strong. And Maggie didn't? I mean, she has a strong personality. My personality isn't the only thing that's strong. Have you seen me flex? I'm buffer than basically anything. It's true. I bet I'm buffer than a great white shark. Definitely are. Anyway. So, if she's always had a strong personality, what made her different from other people? She was just herself. A loud motherfucking douchebag asshole that loves to fight. I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on this video. Damn, this is so much swearing. Everyone I dated before was so nice to me, but unrelentingly nice, and it was exhausting. I felt like I couldn't take a step away. Eventually, it always became exhausting to be with them. No matter how much they said they loved me, it felt like I was always working to be lovable. Until I was spending so much energy being the person they expected me to be that I didn't have any energy left over to be in love with them. But Maggie didn't expect me to love her. She didn't even say she loved me for the first while at least. Even though I totally did. You did? Oh yeah, I love the shit out of you. But I could tell you needed to take it slow. And I cared more about you than I did about, like, being able to call you my girlfriend. You ain't a possession. Wow. Yeah, I never felt pushed to be anyone, so I guess I just did my best to be myself. And then I loved you even more. Because yourself is fucking incredible. Oh babe, I love you so much. Oh, that's so cute. She encouraged me every step of the way. She never tried to make me be anything, but every time I was something, she supported me. And I figured out so much about myself from being with her. I love you so much, babe. I love you too. You think all that could have something to do with gender? What? We're just having a fucking moment here. No, I think I get what Frankie's saying. Maybe your gender is about feeling right, feeling at peace with yourself. I never used to feel that way. I always tried my best to be the right kind of person, and I did an okay job of it on the outside. But I was never able to feel the right way on the inside, so I thought I was always going to be miserable. But then, being with Maggie, I was able to rebuild my outside, the monster I showed to the world, in order to fit my insides, instead of the other way around. It was hard, but she set a good example. 'Cause I'm not afraid to be mean. Yeah. And I'm not afraid to demand what I want. Yeah. I'm not afraid to love my girlfriend a lot, because I'm really gay. Yeah! Yeah! You're cute, babe. So, Frankie, do you think that could be a gender? Sure. Sounds like a gender to me. I mean, now that I think about it, I'm not sure there's any real practical reason to seek out the perfect word to describe an abstract concept like gender. For real, Lucy. I'm with you. Do you think the quest is pointless then? Nah. If you hadn't come on this quest, then we wouldn't have met you. Wow, that's so... Oh, okay, cool. Now that we're friends, this means it's not rude if I kick you out, right? So I can kiss my girlfriend lots as positive reinforcement for all that emotional vulnerability she just did, and also because I want to. Nah, it's cool. I'll go. It was nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, whatever. Get out. Move it. Alright, definitely time for me to go. They're cute. As you crunch to the boneyard, heading towards the next bridge, you're certain you've learned more about gender. And also maybe about love? The ground below you seems to shudder and shake before settling. Was the sky always this close? Once you reorient yourself, you notice 3 beings. Do you approach? One with wings of flame, one with that's dripping blood or one who's neck snap. I'm gonna go with the wings. Oh jeez, it's pretty though. Hi. Burning, burning, everything, all burning, everything, everything. Who are you? I'm all burning, everything, feeling, everything, crashing and exploding and never touching, never feeling. Okay, what's your name? Larry. Who are you? I'm Frankie. I love this. Oh yeah, my pronouns are it, its. Sorry about that. Why are you here? How are you here? Where are you? Here. Where are you going? I want to talk to you about gender. I am eternally burning, feeling, hurting, spinning, crushing, exploding, burning, 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 into nothing, into nothing, into nothing, into nothing. My blood is fire and I have never touched another. What? The three of us on this island all circle the center, none of us ever getting close to each other. I don't know how much about gender, but I think it's something that happens between people. The burning, the burning, the burning, the burning. I need to learn the way of being myself. Or of being with others, to know what's special about myself. Or whatever. To get close to me so I can be closer to myself. Fires, 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 fires. I'm the circle, and the circle is me. What do you want to do? Why are you here? Where are you going? Oh God, I'm gonna smooch the flaming circle of burning fire. Not recommended. I'm eternally burning, filled with chaos. I lack lips, and so the front half, and also a front half, and probably sensation. My entire life is one of self-consumption and perpetual cycle that only truly stop when I am dead. To kiss me would be like dipping your face into eternity. So, you're down, or the burning, the burning, the burning? Yeah, I'm down. Let's do this. I love it. The flames softly lick your face as you lean in. It's not entirely unpleasant, but you can't figure out where to put your tongue. Larry's into it. You two make out for an hour or so, which is nice. That was pretty nice. The thing you did with your tongue at the end was good. What do you want to do now? I want to fight you. That's just what I wanted to hear. You won't hold back and I won't either, yeah? I waited so long to fight and burn and blaze and see what it is to be seen. I burn and I burn and I burn and burn and burn and burn and everyone runs from me, so please come fight me, we'll burn together. Are you doing okay, bud? Not really, no. Wanna talk about it? Okay. You wanna know about my gender, right? My gender is something like the sun. It burns to the shadows and reveals all. It burns the sky and gives us warmth, and when I observe it, it makes me burn brighter, the eternal burning of the most beautiful thing. But it scorches those who get close to me. When it rises, the stars disappear and the moon fades, flames flicking my body, flames licking the sun, flames licking the earth, flames licking everything, and I'm so tired of being alone. The burning, the burning, the burning. I'm so sorry. Thanks for listening. There's no easy solution, but talking about it helped, I guess. I'll let you get back to your quest now. Burn bright out there for me, yeah? Yeah, of course. Aw, I like Larry. Larry's lovely. I guess I approached the blood. I really want to go back. Now, please. Hello? Well, I guess I'll be on my way. Oh dear. You may stay if you wish. Oh, I'm gonna have to close the curtain a bit. But I can't. Let's see. Sure? One is never truly sure of anything. That's fair, I guess. What is it you seek? To understand gender? How? Wait, hang on. Usually we do introductions at some point, if that's okay. No need. Your name is Frankie. Your pronouns are he, they. Well, I mean, yeah, but I need to know who you are. It does not matter. But what do I call you? Okay, I guess you don't care. So I'll call you Cube. Is that okay? It is of no concern to me. Your quest, however, tell me, how do you seek to understand gender? I'm going to talk to you. You seek to understand gender through conversation? Curious. So what do you think then about gender? I am mostly void. As such, I do not think. Mostly? Despite all my effort, I cannot separate myself completely from the physical realm. Physical realm. I discarded my body long ago. The form you see is but a projection. But still, I cannot be rid of this. My heart. Again and again I throw it away. Again and again it grows back. It is mostly hollow, but that is where my gender lies. A solid point of light, dwarfed by the cold vacuum in which it burns. I wish I did not care about gender. It is so insignificant. Same. And yet you journey to understand it. To journey through the vast in search of the insignificant. I guess. Well, what else is there to do? There is nothing else. I'm endless empty space. As such, my gender is something like the stars. Oh. Bye, Cube. You walk away from Cube feeling like you know a little bit more about gender. Aww, it's cute! Yes, hi, do you know anything about gender? Asking me about gender already, but we're hardly acquainted. Oh, fortunately that may be easily remedied. Tell me, who are you? I'm Frankie. He, they. Pleased to meet you, Frankie. I'm Phantasmos of dreams and nightmares, surreality, mystery, phases, unbeing and being again. Cool. Phantasmos of dreams and nightmares, surreality, mystery, phases, unbeing and being again. Indeed. So, now that we've got introductions out of the way, actually, please just call me Fanny. No one really cares about my full name. And I use she, her, and he, him interchangeably. You were inquiring as to my opinions on gender? Oh, yeah. It's rare that I show myself in full. And if I do, you may be frightened by what is revealed. I can handle it. Brave indeed. Tell me, Frankie, what will you do? I'll talk to you. I want to talk to you. Of what shall we speak? Let's talk about gender. No. Why not? I am not yet sure if you are ready. What would you like to discuss instead? Ooh, mythology. And so it shall be. So tell me, Frankie, when it comes to creatures of the night, which do you find haunting your thoughts, dreams, nightmares, your very soul? Those who burn beneath the moonlight, or those whose veins run cold as ice? Those who burn beneath the moonlight. Indeed. Team Jacob all the way. But let's move on. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Tell me, what shall we do next? Smooch. Always old, sometimes new. What? Never sad, sometimes blue. Is this a riddle? Never empty, sometimes full. Never pushes, always pulls. What am I? Come again? Emotion? Bright and dark, black and white. I am the shepherd of the night. Fast and slow, rise and sink. Blind, and yet every month I blink. You're the moon. Bravo. The moon. She is quite the muse. She has inspired artists, scientists, poets, and lovers. Would you still like to kiss me, Frankie? Bless. May I take that as an affirmative? Yeah. I'm gonna smooch the wolf. She pulls you in like a tide to kiss her, and he smells like lilies and rust. You can feel her fur rough on your skin, but his hands and lips are velvety smooth. Her kisses become urgent, then fade away into the softest brushes of lips. You feel like you're kissing both wolf and woman, each equally fierce and gentle and wild and soft. You fall in love, if only for a moment, and when you break away, her eyes are dark, but his cheeks are wet. To wax, to wane, to wax again. Love is both fickle and constant. and so is gender. Tell me about your gender. My gender comes and goes in waves. It is not today, but what it was yesterday, what it will be tomorrow. Sometimes it fills me with bursting, and I become rabid, burning and bristling with passion and carnality and need. And sometimes it is empty, letting me feel and think and forget, for a moment, about this thing which none of us can quite understand. Gender is so close, yet so far away. You seek to understand it. I do. I wish you luck. Sometimes a question is better left open than closed, don't you think? I fully agree with you, Fanny. See you later. You walk away, feeling like you know a little bit more. You walk around the edge of the island, but can't find a bridge, only empty, expansive space. Eventually you get tired and sit down on the edge of the island, feet dangling into the abyss below you, hoping that something will happen. You wait. You wait. Just a little longer. Nothing happens. A little longer. Maybe something will happen. No, nothing's happening. Okay, I need to do something. Looking out into the emptiness, you can only see one way to continue your quest. Conquer the void. You stand up and brush the dust off your feet. With no more bridges, there's only one way forward. You unfurl your wings, take a running start, and leap. And just for a brief second later, you land on solid concrete, completely unharmed. How did you not see the ground? Only a few feet away. Was this place so thoroughly forgotten that it became invisible? Ah. Your surroundings slowly come into focus. An enormous city, beautiful but solemn. You can tell that it has been abandoned for a long time, but it hasn't fallen into ruin just yet. Dandelions are growing in the sidewalk, dandelions are growing in the sidewalk cracks, and the wind whistling to the buildings kicks up their seeds. You imagine the city making a wish, begging for someone to come to bring it back to life. But right now, the city streets only hold phantoms of forgotten memories. As you walk, the remnants of its former inhabitants' lives play like movies. Do you think I'd be a good dad? You have the jokes down first, sure. I've always kind of wanted to raise kids, and there's nothing stopping me anymore, is there? I think fatherhood would suit you. Thanks. I've got too much depression to handle kids. What if I had a dissociative episode and forgot to feed the baby? I'd be fucked. While I can appreciate the miracle of life, I do not want any children of my own either. Yeah, I never wanted kids, but I think I just didn't want to be a mother. I just hate the word biological so much. It should be called bio-nonsense, because there's nothing logical about it. They use the word like a weapon. I said I wanted kids, they said, oh, it must be your biological clock ticking. You're biologically male. This is your biological body. You have to accept it. But there's nothing biological about the way I feel. I want to bring new life into the world, to take care of people. It's got nothing to do with my uterus. I don't want a uterus. You can be rid of it if you choose. Now that they are gone, we are free to claim the bodies that we have always wanted. You could stop being biological entirely. Become Optimus Prime, Dad Edition. Oh dang, I totally could. I could be a baby factory, but like, for real. A robo-dad popping out 100% non-biological babies that assembled with my various gears and doohickeys. Can I be the gay cousin? In this new world, all of us are now the gay cousins. Incredible. Wow, I love my beautiful gay family. The memory ends and you move on. You find a shard of web page lying on the ground, slightly cracked but still mostly legible. You can see a picture of a few monsters cuddling, captioned with, "What if the real gender is the friends we made along the way?" You smile. Maybe gender really could be that simple. Do you know why I have a wolf persona? Because you're a massive furry nerd? Well, yes. But also, they always said that I couldn't be what I am, just because I didn't bleed with the lunar cycles. I might not have been blessed at birth with a moon, but she found me later in life. She bit me hard to mark me as hers, and ever since I've spun and turned in time with her. Are you trying to say you're a werewolf woman? Please be more straightforward. Or should I say straightforward? Wait, that's better. Straightforward or straightforward? Please let me finish. Alrighty. But yes, you got the very basic gist of the complex. The complex nuance concept that I was explaining. Oh dear, I can't talk anymore. I am indeed something like a werewolf woman, I suppose. A woman? Didn't you say you were gender fluid? As I explained, I phase with the moon. Oh, okay. So, do you think, now that we're free to do and be anything, I could become your persona, but IRL? A fairy tale troll who forces passers-by to understand riddles before they can cross your bridge? A bloody corpse, but in an aesthetic way? The moon's polyamorous paramour, as part of a quest to queer the concept of love, space and eternity? Nice one. Thank you, I've been practicing. You two don't take me seriously at all, do you? You are a beloved friend and roommate. Yeah, what he said. I suppose that's good enough. And I care deeply for you both as well. The memory ends and you move on. The next building you encounter has been graffitied. We're just trying to live, but they call us monsters, if scrawled in red spray paint. Beneath it, black permanent marker, different handwriting. If monster is the word for someone who isn't like them, then I want to be a monster. And one more reply. Better a monster than a bigot or a murderer. I'm happy to be a monster. You live in a society where there's no perfect ideal of a being to strive for. And if there's no norm, then everyone's a deviation. So being monsters means everyone's original, different, and it's beautiful. I'm tired of all of it. They're all gone. You no longer have to put up with it. It's not just... I'm tired of existing. Oh gosh, please don't kill yourself, sweetheart. We're here to help. I'm not going to kill myself. I just don't want to be a person anymore. We're free now. You can be anything. But I don't want to be anything. So I think that's Cube, who's talking now. In the middle, that's obviously Fanny. And I want to say on the right, that's Robodan. I've always had to fight to be something. In order not to be the gender they said I was, I had to be something else, something tangible. But now that they're gone, I don't have to worry about that. My gender doesn't have to be part of my identity anymore. So maybe now I don't want to have an identity at all. I can abandon this shitty meat suit, this faded and glitchy and fake reality, move on, transcend. You mean like the fourth dimension? Shush dear, you don't know what you're talking about. Alrighty. I don't know, do you think you can do that? Cut loose my tethers to the physical realm? It could be possible. I'm going to try. I wish you luck. Oh, thanks for the donation. Me too. I don't totally understand what you're talking about, but as long as you're not going to hurt yourself, I support you 100%. Thank you so much. That being said, please wash your dishes, hun. You're still tethered to the physical realm for now, and that means you still have physical responsibilities. Ugh. The memory ends, and you move on. You're beginning to form an idea of where you need to go from here. You walk for a long time until you finally understand what you're looking for. The library. Did you hear? Good Bean is shutting down. The 2 cute trans beings that run it are moving to the floating islands. Everyone is leaving. I suppose it makes sense. We all moved to this neighbourhood because it was the closest thing to a safe space there was. But now that the people who are trying to hurt us are gone, we don't need to cluster together for safety anymore. Yeah, thank you. I've gotten quite far already, which has been nice. But yeah, it's my parents are helping me out a little bit, but it's just trying to get. It's a lot of money. It's just trying to get as much together as I can on my own. Which is why I'm really trying to stream more, and just bits and bobs on the side that can help. And this game is so sweet. It started out as really funny, I couldn't stop laughing, but now it's done a really sweet turn. Now that, we don't need to cluster for safety anymore. If your community is built around shared oppression and the oppressors disappear, then where does your community go? To the islands, apparently, and to the plains and the mountains. The other day someone told me that they're moving to the countryside to become a farmer. They'd always wanted to, but they were too worried about small town bigots. We are finally free. I guess so. Is this goodbye then? Yeah, thanks they are. I actually got, I'm speaking to my doctor in about 2 weeks for my referral, so I'm very excited. I'm a very happy bunny. Is it goodbye? Well, I want to raise a family, and I don't think an empty city is the best place to do it. I intend to live alone. I must abandon my earthly attachments if I am to transcend. I plan to leave eventually, but I may stay a while longer first. I've always dreamed of a city in solitude, the perfect place to study history and philosophy, now free of noise and clutter and interruptions. Every day I can have a museum of my choice all to myself. At night I can meditate on what I've learned, without distracting car horns or our awful upstairs neighbours. Imagine having no upstairs neighbours. Our upstairs neighbour didn't even like our puns, do you remember? They were always screaming. They told me they wanted to have a philosophical discussion, but spent the entire conversation telling me that they were an intellectual whilst I was an ignoramus. The upstairs neighbour was the tree! I'm so ready not to live near them anymore. Ditto. I'm going to miss you both. I'll miss you too. I'll miss all of our neighbours. The transbians. That shut-in who's always at GameStop. The one who asked me if I wanted to play video games with them once and then never spoke to me again. Larry! The fire juggler who got permanently banned from public transport after it set off the sprinkler system on the subway. If we're being fully honest, I will even miss that douchebag upstairs. I know we won't want to remember the trauma, the bigotry, the war, but we won't forget this, will we? Our friendship. Oh, buddy, I can never forget you. Nice one. Then memory ends, and you go inside the library. There are bookshelves, but you head towards the rows of computers. Everything is coated with a thick layer of dust, billowing up with every step you take. You take a seat in front of one of the many keyboards and begin to type. To my fellow monsters. I'm done with my quest. I didn't find all the answers I wanted, but maybe that's okay. When it comes down to it, I've had a really long journey. I've made so many friends. Phil, Maggie and Lucy, Jolene, Mark, the boys, Fanny, Larry, Cube. You were all really helpful. Right now, I'm in a very old city, Maybe the last place in the world that remembers what gender is. It used to be full of friends and neighbours, talking, fighting, kissing, falling in love, falling out of love, and taking care of each other and being together. But now it's empty for dust and ghosts. But it has so much potential. I don't really have anywhere or anything back where I came from. No matter how hard I tried to make a home there, it never worked. It just wasn't right for me. But it's hard to have closure on a quest if you don't have somewhere to go home to. So maybe I'll stay here. I don't think the city is my home yet, but it could be. The thing is though, it's too lonely as it is. We all need each other. None of us really understand what gender is. Maybe understanding gender means feeling like you belong somewhere. So if y'all want, we can come together in this city and make it a place where we all belong. Somewhere beautiful and monstrous and ours. All my love, Frankie. And send it. Oh, that was amazing. I love that game. I saw it, I didn't know what it would be like. Honestly, it was so beautiful. It was hilarious. I don't know how the sound came out because some of the background noise was incredibly loud. But that was a really sweet game, which encapsulated everything very well, I feel. So once again, I'll chuck that GenderWrecked. That song at the end was beautiful. I'll chuck that link in chat as well. Hi, I don't know how I'm going to like pronounce your name, so I'm just going to call you Tag from now on. Yes, you joined at the end of the game again. So I started this stream, and as you can tell by the title, I was going to complete the what was it called? Wish Upon a Star, the puzzle game that I ended on last night. We were literally on the last level. There were like 2 more puzzles to do, and then it ended. And so we played a couple of other games, had a lot of technical difficulties, and I'm going to have a look at another game now. So I'll be back in a moment whilst I find one. Right, so this one is called Dandelions, and apparently it's a mixed media visual novel. As far as my legs would take me, I ran. I will preface this by saying the warnings on the page are for abuse. What did they say? Warnings for abuse, mentions of death, and transmisia? I'm not entirely sure what that is. Give me a moment. Basically transphobia. So, forewarning out there. And yes, my hair has always been animated. I've got a reeling, loads of space videos going in the background. So, in the Be Right Back, my hair shifts because I'm constantly changing the colour. If you hadn't noticed. Okay, let's go. That was click. Who's this? My options. Okay. Oh, enter. Hey there. Hi. You look tired. Want to ride? Sure. I'm Jules. What's your name? Lillian. Nice to meet you, Lillian. Apologies. I know there are so many like streamers and YouTubers and stuff that do voices for characters. I can't do voices. I can change my voice slightly, but I can't. I can barely talk in this voice. Yeah, nice day. Nice day to be on the water. This water's kind of green. It is. Kind of pretty. Do you know why it's like that? I think it's just algae. Ah. Probably has a more scientific name, but I don't know it. It is kind of pretty. I can't say the fish much like it though. Why is that? It kills them. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I'd really like it if something killed me in my home. Well, algae is just another organism, I guess. Some things die, others grow. How long has it been here? You know, I'm not sure. It got worse since they've been dumping all that shit further up the river. Ah. So it goes. Well, enough of that. Oh god, I can't even do bad Scottish. My bad Scottish is just never open your mouth again. You know where you want to get off? Not really. I hear that. Going wherever the wind takes you. Me too. Well, listen. If you need a place to stay, I met this person the other day. I can't hold a name in my head, but maybe it'll come to me. Anyway, they were really sweet, and they showed me this place, this nice big place that they had all to themselves. If you need somewhere to crash, I'm sure they could put you up for a few nights. At least they extended the offer to me. What do you think? I don't have any plans. That might be good. Thanks. Ah, don't mention it. I'm happy to help. Hey, I'm smiling just thinking about it. I think you'll love him. Well, sit back and enjoy the ride. We'll be there before you know it. This is like a really awkward boat ride. They gave me directions to a spring so I could get some fresh water. The person I was looking for would be further down the trail. Oh, this is really weird. Hello? Oh, hi. Hey. Can I help you? Do you know someone named Jules? Jules? Oh, Jules! Yes, I do. Oh, so you've met. Cool. Yeah, they were telling me about you, I think. Huh, I see. Well, I don't know what they told you, but first off, hi, I'm Mona. Lillian. Lillian, cool. Well, nice to meet you. You too. So, what did Jules tell you about someone who might be me? Well, they said you might have a place. You might be able to give me a place to stay for the night. Oh, they did? Well, I didn't know if that was some. Oh dear, I'm talking too fast. Stop it. That's fine. I was just a little caught off guard. That's all. I lost all of that. I wasn't even touching anything. It just went through. That'll be totally fine. Yeah. In fact, it'll be nice to have some company. The house I'm in, it's just a big empty place that I've been squatting in by myself. Would you want to go see it now? Sure, that'd be, I'd love to. Thanks. I drank my fill of the cool water. Mona finished filling their jugs and placed them carefully on a rusted red wagon, and we departed. I've been here for a few months, but I still haven't gotten used to how quiet it is out here. It's not like where you... Is it not like that where you're from? I can't read. Nah, I'm from LA. Oh well, we're certainly less on fire here. Haha, yeah. Ooh, yikes. Joking about forest fires. I've never left this state, but I've wanted to visit. It seems lively over there. It is. But still, I'm glad to be somewhere new, on my own front, for once. Speaking of which... Wow, damn, I'd love to live in a house like that. I know, right? So it was just abandoned? Yep, not a soul. Welcome to my palace. It's really cozy, I like it. Thanks, I'll happily take the credit. Anyway, make yourself at home. I'm going to put this water away. Oh, do you want any help? Thanks, but it's okay. You're my guest after all. Well, let me know. Unsure of what to do with myself, I pulled up a seat at the dining table, rested my head on my arms, and looked out at the trees. Before long, Mona came back, with a smile that quietly took a seat across from me. So what about you? I mean, where are you from? Not too far from here. Sorry, I meant to ask, Jules referred to you as them? Is that what you go by? Yeah, them. Well, they or she is fine. Thanks for asking. What about you? She, I guess. I don't know. Things are kind of weird right now. I hear that. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I've been myself for the longest I've ever been. I forgot how weird it is to, like, be seen and perceived by other people. It's weird, but it's also nice. Sorry, I feel like I'm not making any sense. No, you are. Yeah, that does make sense. Well, anyway, we can talk about something else. That's alright. I wanted to ask, so what brings you out here exactly? I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to. I'm not trying to be nosy. It's fine. Kind of in the same boat as you, I guess. Oh, there's the darkness closing in. I wanted to get away from home and live on my own. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we found each other then. And you're welcome to stay here as long as you like. Not that I own the place. I appreciate it. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. Of course. I'm getting suspicious of that darkness. Well, if you're not too tired, would you like a tour of the house? Sure. Then if you'll please. They started to leave the dining room, motioning for me to follow. They brought me upstairs to see the bedroom they were sleeping in, and across the hallway, the room where I would be sleeping. I stared in silence at the twin bed, with the sheets strewn messily over it, the empty wooden desk. We walked back down the stairs and surveyed the rest of the ground floor, the living room, the dining room again, to see the kitchen and the back porch. And then there was a door in the ground floor hallway that we hadn't opened yet. I figured it was just a closet. Okay, so there's one more room I have to show you. You ready? Sure. Don't worry, it's nothing scary. Just come with me. A second after Mona opened the door, I felt my nose tingle. A dank, earthy smell came pouring out from the doorway. We descended down another set of creaky stairs. I was starting to get nervous, and I squinted into the darkness. See, I play way too many horror games, and I'm waiting for the jump scare. I have like most of my Steam inventory is just horror games, so I will have to stop playing them at some point. I'm planning an Outlast playthrough because I started it years ago and never actually finished. So that is on my list, but I want to get through Pride Month first. I keep getting distracted by so many different ideas. Ta-da! Oh, are you growing mushrooms? Erin! I need Erin back in chat. They want to see this. Mushrooms! Oh, wow. Thanks. You wouldn't believe how long it took to get this set up. Yeah, mushrooms are hard to grow. See, I love the look of mushrooms. They look so cute and everything, and they look like they would taste amazing. But I just can't stand them, and it sucks. I want to eat mushrooms, but they make me ill. Urgh. My mind raced in search of things to respond with, questions to ask. Are they edible? Or why are you growing them? A lot of them are. Like here, these are oyster mushrooms. Have you had them before? I think so. They look familiar. There's some oyster mushrooms just down the road. They're pretty common. They go really well in soups and stir fries. I was planning on using some for dinner tonight. They went on to point out the other varieties. I can't remember the names of them all, though I can picture some of them in my mind. Clusters of thin white mushrooms with tiny caps, brown mushrooms with pillowy caps that billow out in every direction. Not all of these are for cooking. Fungi have lots of different uses. Some of them are medicinal, some are recreational. A really cool thing I found about mushrooms is that they can be used to clean the environment, which is pretty cool in my little opinion. How does that work? So most people know that mushrooms can break down dead stuff, or at least stuff that's decaying. But also, it turns out that mushrooms can remove toxins from the surrounding environment. That's actually pretty cool, I didn't know that. I'm glad you think so. It is cool. I mean, it's not just the mushrooms exactly, because that's what we think of mushrooms that are really just the fruit of the fungus. Beneath that is a whole bunch of interconnected threads called mycelium, which are kind of like plant roots. Yeah, I will say I do love the concept of mycelium, and that everything is just connected. Like, you walk across a forest floor, obviously with mycelium and fungus growing in it, and all of the mushroom, the fungi and everything, they know what's happening. They know where you are, even if you're like the other side of the forest. It's a whole nervous system, and it's just really cool. So they gather nutrients for the mushroom, but the way they do it is that they emit enzymes. These enzymes are what break down the toxic, harmful substances and turns it into food for the mushrooms. And they can break down stuff like lead, mercury, arsenic, and pesticides. A lot of industrial waste byproducts that get into the soil and water, which I know there's not a whole lot I can do on my own to fix it, but it's cool to think that some of these mushrooms can help undo some of that damage, even a little. So we need to go to loads of industrial sites and just throw mushrooms and mycelium on them. God, I just talked for like an hour. Sorry, we can go back upstairs if you want. I love this. I'm in love with this game because it's just telling me stuff about mushrooms. No, it's alright. I was just thinking it's really interesting. Thanks for sharing with me. there's a lot more to learn too. If you want, you could join me on my mushroom walks, or if you could if you decide to stick around for a bit. Yeah, maybe, I'm just not sure, mostly because I don't want to impose on you for too long. You wouldn't be imposing, but I understand, there's no pressure. We can just play it by ear for now. Yeah. Oh, I like this. We walked around in silence for a minute longer, then went back upstairs and prepared for dinner. Despite Mona's protests, I insisted on helping out. At first, we were cooking in silence. Then Mona asked me a question. Something like, "So, you have a favourite animal?" And I replied, "Well, I don't believe in having favourites. That's a lie. My favourite animal is a squirrel." I don't think you can really see it in my room, but I have a lot of squirrel paraphernalia. Above me is a wooden squirrel statue. It's about this big. I love it. About this big. It's pretty big. It's over a foot. My brother got it for me for Christmas a couple of years back. It's the favourite gift anyone has ever bought me. I love it. I love squirrels. So, this person is not me. Turtles. Turtles are acceptable. Then I asked the same back. Jellyfish. Jellyfish freak me out. Anytime there was a lull in the conversation, one of us would start it back up with another question. What are your favourite foods? What are your favourite flowers? Favourite smells? The volleying of questions back and forth felt routine, obligatory, just going through the motions of meeting someone. But it was nice when you leaned into the artificiality of it. One of our answers might be genuinely surprising to the other. Then we'd get lost in a winding tangent about that. I didn't realise how long we talked, but the empty dishes in front of us were cold to the touch. The kitchen clock was broken, but I knew it must have been late, past midnight at least. Tired, we began cleaning up in silence. When we were done and ready to go to our separate rooms, Mona asked if I wanted a hug. I said, yeah, sure, and we hugged. It was warm, and I was very aware of my body. When my brain said it was the right time to pull away, I pulled away. We said goodnight, and then we went to our separate rooms. Let me know if you need anything, they called, and I said thank you, and they gently closed the door. I lay in bed, staring up at the ceiling. For a long time, I couldn't hold on to any one emotion or thought. I just felt them come and go with every breath. If you want, you could join me on one of my mushroom walks. Or I mean, if you decide to stick around for a bit. I thought about why I'd held back then. When they talked about letting me stay for as long as I wanted, did they really mean that? I couldn't understand why they were being kind to me, or were they just being polite? Either way, I envied them a little. They gave off a warmth that seemed to come so naturally, as if that's just how they were, all the time. I didn't know how to feel around people like that. It was like they'd unlocked some secret about life and how to be around people that just eluded me. Some sense of self-comfort, assurance. I felt self-centered and cold by comparison. Why was I like this? What was stopping me from being like that? Warm and friendly. I closed my eyes and let the weariness in my body overtake me. I woke up several times that night, my jaws sore, I was grinding my teeth smooth. I do that a lot. After I got my braces, I have had to wear retainers. Just because that's after brace treatment. And so I've had to replace them so many times because I just grind my teeth. I grind the retainers away. But at least I'm not grinding my teeth. Yeah, like directly. So. It was naive of me to think that my sleep problems might go away just after one night from being home. But still, I hoped for a painless waking. Ooh, sorry. not just for the sake of my teeth, but to prove something, an assurance from my body that I was right to leave. I lay there for a few minutes, unable to fall back asleep. When I couldn't hold my pee any longer, I tiptoed down the hallway and crouched by the stairwell, peering down at the first floor. I could just barely see Mona sitting at the table, looking out the window. I didn't mean to stare in secret, but it was nice to sit in that quiet moment before I'd have to go down and make my presence known. Lillian, good morning. Morning. You came down so quietly I barely heard you. How'd you sleep? I made you some breakfast. Oh, thank you. I have to go pee, sorry, I'll be right back. Take your time. Thank you for the food. No problem. There's also some coffee brewing if you want. Coffee. I'm okay, thanks. Okay. What's wrong? No, it's fine, I don't know why I assumed you wanted some. Oh, sorry. God, it's totally not your fault. I just went ahead and did it. It's okay. I can use the grounds as fertilizer. Wait, you're not gonna have any? No, I don't. It's not good for my stomach. Oh, sensitive stomach? Yeah, something like that. Not a big deal though. I'd rather just not be glued to the toilet all day. Word. Well, thanks for making it anyway. It's okay. It's no trouble, seriously. By the way, I wanted to go into town sometime in the afternoon. I think they have a library. I haven't been yet, but when we were talking last night, I remembered there were some things I wanted to research, just about the area, the wildlife, etc. Do you want to come with me? I mean, no pressure. Sure. I don't have any plans, so something because I hit the wrong button. Well, I did just ask, but now that you mention it, maybe I do mind. Okay, that's cool. I'll just hang out in the basement with my real friends, you know, the mushrooms. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah. They told me they were feeling lonely this morning. So, do you want to go hang out after breakfast? Yeah, sounds good. I hadn't ridden a bike in years. I'd missed the feeling. Once the road became a long straight line, I didn't have to worry so much about steering. I could just move my legs, feel the wind and think. Days like this almost make you forget. People talk about the end of the world like it's an event, a disaster that could strike at any moment. I was used to picturing nuclear war or a global ice age or something that the whole world would just become uninhabitable. Nothing like that ever happened, but the anxiety is still there, the dread. Things are still slowly, surely getting worse. We cling to a sense of normalcy because we can, because it helps us live, because we live in a country that's been killing and stealing for centuries, got rich off of destroying the rest of the world, and now uses that wealth to protect itself from the problems it helped create. I know a lot of other people must feel the same way I feel. Can't do anything. Like we're all just walking around thinking, I wish I could do something, but I'm just one person. There's nothing I can do on my own. I hate it. Settling into this desire to live my own life, to find a nice little home, eat and sleep, read by the light of the wildfires. But what else can I do? What else is there to do? A bell above the door clinked as we went inside. Hello? Who's that? Someone's talking to me. I used to think that it was wrong to feel attached to things and people in this world. I tried my best to repress my desires and temper my feelings. My grandmother, before she passed, left me this book that was filled with paintings of saints. I never read the whole thing, but in the weeks after her death, I'd open the book every now and then to a random page and just stare at the picture in front of me until I was satisfied. I wanted to smile like the saints in the pictures, that thin, knowing smile. I wanted to feel like nothing could hurt me, like I could have all my belongings taken from me, my loved ones taken from me, and still feel at peace. I saw the power of that thing of belief. or I saw the power of that kind of belief, and I wanted it. In the end, I was looking for a way to escape pain. I don't know if I work here now. I have to talk to this person, okay. Can I help you too? Are you the librarian? Me? Kind of. Well, everyone stopped coming here a few months ago, and no one was around to watch over the books or water the plants. I used to come here a lot, and I figured if no one else was going to do it, then I might as well. That's fair. I don't see any plants. Well, I didn't exactly come with instructions. By the way, what are your names again? I'm Cola. I'm Mona, they, she. Nice to meet you. Lillian, she. Nice to meet you both. And any pronouns are fine. Feel free to take a look at whatever you want. Just please be careful when you're touching stuff. Some of the pages are really delicate and they tear easily. Sure thing. How do we check things out? Check things out? I'd prefer if you didn't. Sorry, it's just that these books are really delicate, and to be honest, I'm just very protective of them. I've been trying to make copies of the older ones by hand, but it's a lot of work and I haven't gotten very far. But that's okay, we understand. Is it okay if we just stay here for a while and read them? Sure, that's fine, and thanks for understanding. No problem. Lillian? Yeah. I'm gonna check out what's over there. You don't have to join me though. Feel free to do whatever. Alright. I'm gonna do a wonder. Keep wondering. I thought maybe the black splodge was okay, there's nothing there. Found anything yet? Not quite, I'm gonna keep looking. What can I do? Can I talk to you again? By the way, what are those books you're holding? Oh, these? They're just diaries. Like, your diaries? No. Then whose are they? I don't know. Okay, how'd you find them? Okay, I feel like you're judging me, so let me explain. Well, actually, here, come with me to the back. Oh, so now I can go to the back. Let me go to the back! There we go. Ooh! Is this flooded? It suddenly changed style. It's very RPG Maker. Sometimes I go out looking for abandoned houses. When I find one, I check to see if there are any books that can be salvaged. Sometimes I'll find someone's diary or journal, or even hard drive. A part of me thinks I shouldn't, that I should just leave them be, right where I found them. But I can't. I read everything. I comb through every folder, every file. Each one is a record of someone's life. It feels too precious not to preserve somehow. I want to protect those memories, those traces of a person's life that were left behind. All these transitory feelings they had about other transitory people. I want to honour them somehow. But when I put it like that, it almost sounds noble. The truth is, I've always had trouble relating to other people. I've always felt more comfortable being on my own, not involving other people in my life, not being weighed down by obligations and disappointments, not subjecting myself to others. But when I'm looking through the things people leave behind, reading text notes they've left themselves, looking through their game library, I try to piece together the sort of person they might be, or might have been. I can feel close, not with them, but with their words, their thoughts, their insecurities. You can judge me if you want to. I know these things don't belong to me. That even if these people aren't around anymore, they probably wouldn't want their things rifled through by a stranger. But can you at least understand how I feel? I wonder if it's been hard for you too, to be with other people. Where'd the water go? I know, I get that. I used to love collecting antiques when I was a teenager. I know, you know, very fun teenager me. I collected antiques. My favourite, I collected antique photographs or photo albums. And I've still got them at home. And I would just love to read through them, and like, I didn't feel like I was snooping. I had them so that someone would remember. And I love going around graveyards and cemeteries and things like that as well. And particularly finding the oldest gravestones or the ones which are most run down. And I'll just be there for a little while because, you know, it's so that they're still there, which sounds really soppy. And it is very soppy. But I just like, you know, people to know that they're not forgotten. I remember you were just a little boy. You'd come running into the kitchen with a big warm smile on your face, your tiny hands cupped. You asked me to guess what was inside. Was it a smooth stone from the neighbour's garden, a ladybug? No, your favourite things to bring me were dandelions. That's why I'm in my home now. I guess this is where we're about to start dealing with some heavy stuff. You would open your hands and say, "Here you go, something. I brought you the nicest ones." And I would take that from you carefully. Wasn't I so careful? And I would place them in a jar and set it neatly on the dining room table. I was a good mother back then, right? And you were such a sweet boy. I remember. Covered in dandelions. I know I made some mistakes. I'm not perfect. No one is. But I tried. You know you're something. I don't know. Does anyone... I think it's Korean? I'm guessing that's either sister or mother. Someone tried her best, right? I know. So why then? Why are you trying to hurt me? Why have you been dressing this way? Don't you know how it makes me feel? Just tell me, where did I go wrong? Was I too soft? You know I'm not going to be around much longer. Oh, it's getting really difficult to move now. And everything's getting darker. Baby, please come here. Come here, you know I love you, right? You know I'm just so tired. You know I didn't mean it. Something. Stay with me. You're all I need in this world. You know I loved you, right? More than anything. I know. I'm on the beach, covered by dandelions. Oh, I could just walk into the water. Alright. I wasn't expecting that. Turtles. Don't you ever get tired of being a person? Oh, that's... I looked ahead and saw nothing but work. The only certainty in my life was work, and I felt like I was losing all of the things that sustained me. It got harder and harder to see my friends' faces, and everything I did just felt like a distraction from the real world. And the jellyfish. Living in this white supremacist country, every day feels like another drop of poison. Just living in this world traumatizes us, and we unload that trauma onto others. We're contaminated by their hierarchies: white over black, rich over poor, beauty over ugliness, ability over disability. They teach us to love progress no matter the costs. They teach us not to see the violence, but to love what the violence brings. Sorry, can I not go up? I need to just go. It's not very obvious where I need to walk. Every night glued to my phone, reading the news, then having to get up the next morning and go to work like everything was okay, like I was okay. It wore me out. But I kept on living, out of habit maybe, but also out of spite. Spite of the gears that keep the world turning. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Google, Amazon, Nestle and Pepsi, not just them, the others too. The prisons, the courthouses, the universities, all the machines of empire. Until we've burned them all to the ground, we'll never be free. Do I go in the elevator? Yes, I do. Now we must wait on their exhaustion. Now we have to pray for their demise with spiked hands, with all the brilliant silences, to understand the whole language, the whole immaculate language of the ravaged world. Dion Brand. Oh my god, I'm so big. Fish. Nothing's biting. Nothing's ever going to bite. Okay. How am I... Huh? Cat! Hey! Cat! Hey, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for playing my game. I hope there was a moment when you were playing and you thought, oh, that's kind of cool, or interesting. I like that background. Yes, I did very much. Wait. Goodbye, music. Okay, I'm gonna stop before someone beats me up. What is happening? What is happening? It keeps meowing every time I click anything. What did I do? Can I go up? Can I go back up? Hey guys. Things are in a sorry state right now, but it's okay. The only lasting truth is change. Octavia Butler said that. Well, a character in one of her books. Look around. The world is changing every day, in ways you can't even see. No matter how bad things get, you can always change. I believe that. Why are humans so obsessed with ruins? You could say ruins are an absent that is present. There are traces of a life or lives that once existed that no longer exist. But also, ruins are where the present is absent. Ruins are experienced as vacant, places where time doesn't exist, what time forgot, pockets of space that doesn't exist outside of the ongoing present. Ruins are infused with a mystic feeling, if ever that promise could be fulfilled, of an intersection between the physical and spiritual, between the living and the dead. It would be here, where the border between presence and absence is revealed to be an illusion. I tend to the creatures of this earth, no matter how futile it seems. I won't pretend my actions alone will save the planet. My life is short and my reach is small. Still, if I can just care for those around me, and be cared for in turn by them, well, that's something, isn't it? It's something. After all, how can you imagine a future for the earth if you can't even imagine a future for yourself? As a student of tarot, I do not pretend to tell the future, nor do I believe that these cards are controlled by something called fate. Instead, as you ponder the cards, you are asked to look within yourself, to ask yourself questions. Where have I come from? How have those experiences affected me? Where do I want to go now? As I move forward, what do I want to help build? Whom do I want to hold close? What do I want to move forward, and what holds me back? Oh, that's the elevator, isn't it? All the past versions of myself. Can I speak to them? I don't know if I'll ever forget those memories. When you cracked my palms with a wooden spoon until the skin stung red, and I wished these hands weren't mine. I remember crying and pleading. When I flinched, when I pulled my hands away, you just pulled my wrists back to you. It feels like every week I realise something new and bad about myself, and I trace it back to when I was a child and the way you treated me, the way you taught me to be scared, to fold in on myself like wet paper, to be as unobtrusive as possible, to ask for as little as possible. The way you taught me to lie through my teeth, because all I wanted was to avoid your anger. I think about how many times I've hurt people close to me, grown apart from friends and fought with partners, and just felt so lonely. I was afraid of other people's anger. I was afraid of showing them affection, afraid to ask to be cared for, afraid of what I needed. And I don't want to be that anymore. I know I have a capacity for gentleness and affection. I have a lot of love to give, and I can be someone that other people want to be around. I want to provide for other people. I want to handle all of their feelings with care. And I want to be taken care of too. Violence can never be undone. Trauma is never erased. My body will always hold the memories of what I've been through and how I've been handled and touched. But things change. I change. Every sight, every touch, every word, it changes me. And I don't have to be what the world trains me to be. I don't have to be the person I was before. I don't know what it means to heal, but I know what it means to change. Oh, it also. The world doesn't just change on its own. We change it every day and are changed by it. We are all entangled in a web of relation with everything and everyone on the earth. Relations of asymmetry and difference. A web that precedes us. A web that outlives us. There's no running from that. Can I go back out of the door, please? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know why I've got HP and everything. Maybe it's, I reckon this was probably made in oh, what did I just said it earlier. RPG Maker, so that's probably why I've just got it. Hello? 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 Let me leave! What's this? Oh, there we go. Nice out. Yeah. You were gone for a while there. Is everything okay? Oh, alright? Yeah, I'm okay. I just needed some time. I get you. Anything on your mind? Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it right now. That's okay then. But I do want to talk about it with you sometime. Of course, whenever you're ready. Thank you. What about you? What's on your mind? If you feel like sharing. Oh, you know. Very interesting thoughts. Oh yeah? Yep, top shelf stuff. I might have to charge you before I tell you. Oh, I see. I think I'm good then. Okay, I'll tell you. Well, I've just been thinking about what I'm doing here. What do you mean? Well, just like, why I came out here by myself. The things I wanted to do. The kind of person I wanted to be. The parts of myself I wanted to nurture. To be honest, I was feeling kind of anxious earlier. Why? It's not really your fault, just when you left without saying anything, I worried it was because of me. I'm really sorry, no, you definitely didn't do anything. Well, that's good to know. I didn't mean to leave. The librarian told me to come back with her and suddenly I just had a trip down memory lane. I think it just reminded me of how much I used to go out of my way to keep other people happy. I mean, I like taking care of people, I like being there for them, obviously. But I was just taking on too much, I think. I was exhausted. I think part of it was just, I didn't want to be a burden on other people. My parents were always proud of me for being independent, and I think I kind of internalized this idea that it was good not to need help. So even in the middle of flare-ups and just generally bad days, I'd still cook for me and my siblings and get my work done and try not to complain. Because it felt good to be like the put together one. You know, I felt needed. I empathise with that way too much. And the reason I started talking about all of this is because, right, before you decide if you want to stay or go, I wanted to be more transparent about where I'm at right now. Things I'm working through, things that I need. So if you decide to stay, you know what to expect from me, and like what I expect from you. Sorry, that sounded kind of blunt. That being said, I'll be okay. If you decide you have to leave, or like you're not down to, I'll be fine, no hard feelings. I want to stay. Oh, I mean, it's not something you have to decide right now. I know, but I'm just letting you know how I feel right now. And I want to stay as long as you'll have me, and as long as we're being good to each other. I'm glad. Thanks for letting me know how you feel. I hope we can be good together too. That being said, if you want to stay, I'd like it if... No, I need for you to be upfront with me, okay? Like, the next time you need space, just tell me if you can, please. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have. You don't have to apologise, just as long as you remember. I will. Thanks. And if there's anything you need from me, just let me know, okay? You got it. Good. Well, that went way better than I expected. Oh? What were you expecting? Nothing, you know, just being anxious. I get you. Do you want a hug? Yeah, I do. Yeah, RPG Maker, called it! Ah, that was sweet. For my partner and best friend, thank you for your care, your wisdom, and your love. Thank you to my friends offline and online, whether we called yesterday or haven't seen each other in months, I miss you. Once again, a lovely game that encapsulated a lot of feelings, some hit closer to home than others, very well. And with that, I think I'm going to call an end to the stream. Once again, I have already posted the link in chat. So I'll post all these links in my Discord as well. And when I upload this onto YouTube for my stream archives, I always put the links to the games in there as well. So yeah, definitely check them out. This was really sweet. All the games I've played today have been wonderful. And yes, very, very thought-provoking, I find. But with that, I'm going to call it quits, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So, bye-bye.